changing improper to mixed. Changing improper fractions to mixed. Now, in order to understand that, one must understand what exactly is an improper fraction. We've got proper fractions, and we have improper fractions. What makes a proper fraction? What makes an improper fraction? Anybody? We talked about this before. Now let me just tell you, improper fractions have a bigger number over a smaller number. For example, 7 over 5. Okay, we call that improper because we don't like it. There's an easier way to say that. Improper just means you have a smaller number over a bigger one. Smaller over bigger. You know, like normal, the fractions we're used to: 1/2, 3/5, 7/8. Those are all proper. We can deal with those. Improper fractions we don't like, and we need to change those improper fractions. We need to make this a mixed number. Now, if we think about this with 7/5, basically what you're saying is you cut something into 5 pieces and you have 7 of those fifths. In other words, this, let me do it as a rectangle. If I cut a rectangle into fifths, okay, 5/5 make up that rectangle. Well, when I have 7/5, that means I have those 5/5 plus 2 more of those fifths, because it's 5/5 and another 2/5. But rather than to make it easy for everybody involved, I'm not going to write it as 7/5. I'm going to change it into what mixed number? Well, yeah, you have this whole one here, which is 5/5, so that's one whole thing, plus you have the 2/5 of the other one over there. Okay. Now, is there an easy way to do that rather than, again, drawing pictures is good, but you don't want to have to do that if you have something big like this. You know, if you have 73 over 9, you don't want to sit there and draw a whole bunch of things, you know, 9 until you get whatever. So, anybody know what the easy way to do this would be, Bryce?
Divided.
Right. This is to divide and write your remainder as a fraction. So you're going to take 9 and you're going to divide it into 73. 9 goes into 73, what?
8 times.
8 times, which is 72. But I don't write a remainder because I want a fraction left over there. I take my remainder and I put it over top of that. So my mixed number, 73 over 9, is the same thing as 8 and 1/9. 8 and 1/9. How about this one? What if you had 10 over 3? 10/3 equals what mixed number? 10/3 is improper because it's a big number, 10 over a small number, 3. If I do the division for that, and I divide 3 into 10, how many times does 3 go into 10? 3 whole times, and what's left over is 1/3, and that is your mixed number. So this is the key here. Make sure